In races, groups of people are distinguished, which are called nations. There are more than 3,000 of them on the globe. Among them there are many, and those that count only a few dozen people. People speak different languages. Every nation has its own culture, its customs, folk songs, national clothes, dishes, which date back to ancient times. Even the housing of each nation is unique. It is also closely related to the natural characteristics of the area. The culture of peoples is original, that is, unique. Of course, these days, people's lives and lifestyles have changed beyond recognition. However, every nation, large or small, somehow preserves its traditions, which distinguishes it from others. The most numerous people are the Chinese, 1.2 billion, Hindustanis, 219 million, Americas of the United States of America, 187 million, Russians, 146 million, Brazilians, 137 million, Japanese, 126 million. They make up the main part of the population of the earth. The Chinese, or Han, are the world's largest nation in terms of number, 1.2 billion people. They inhabit China, one of the largest countries in the world in terms of area, and belong to the Mongoloid race. The Chinese civilization is one of the most ancient in the world. Paper, silk, gunpowder, and a compass are among the many inventions of the Chinese. A traditional Chinese dwelling is a fanza, the walls of which are made of various materials, bamboo, brick, clay, and wood. A famous form of transport is a bicycle rickshaw, which is used everywhere. The national dress of the Chinese is a loose shirt without buttons. The festive dress of Chinese women is a one-piece dress called a qipao. The Chinese eat mostly rice or noodles, which are eaten with chopsticks. There are many traditional crafts: weaving, pottery, basket weaving from rice straw, wood, and stone carving. Also widely known are Chinese lanterns and kites, which are symbols of China. The main religions are Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism. Hindustanis, or Indians, are people who inhabit India. They belong to the Caucasian race and make up 219 million people. Indian culture, as well as Chinese culture, is one of the oldest in the world. A lot of monuments have survived in India: ancient temples, monasteries, palaces, and mausoleums. Traditional Indian housing is a brick house with a courtyard. The sacred animal is the cow, which roams freely in the settlements. Men's clothes are trousers and a shirt. The women wear colorful saris and short blouses. Indian cuisine is vegetarian and is characterized by hot spices and spicy food. Indians are skillful masters of ivory carving, making figurines, jewelry, carpets, and weaving from palm leaves. Hinduism prevails in religious beliefs. Americans of the United States. These people are distinguished by peculiar historical features of formation. In pre-Columbian America, the natives were Indians. They were hunters and fishermen and led a semi-nomadic way of life. Their dwelling was also adapted for this, a wigwam which was light and strong. In winter, Indians used skis; in summer, light boats and canoes. Traditional clothing is a shirt, leather pants, and moccasins decorated with fur and beads, as well as feather headdresses. In the 4th through 7th centuries, there was a great migration period. A stream of European colonists came to the USA, mainly from Great Britain. They displaced the native inhabitants to less suitable lands. At the same time, there was a mutual penetration of different cultures. So, Indians borrowed a horse from Europeans, brought from Europe, which became an integral part of their life. And the Europeans adopted the ability to grow corn from the Indians. Then this culture successfully spread to all continents and took second place in the world after wheat. In the 12th through 19th centuries, slaves from Africa were brought to the U.S. to work on plantations. African influence has affected modern music. Jazz,